What's up, everybody? Let me set up and wait for more people to come in. You gotta go over to the YouTube side real quick. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right, we are live. Let me get this all shared out. And then the invite link. Invite link. And then there's the invite link out in the Hangouts. Cajun should be with us here shortly. I think he's finished. He's in another live stream. But he said he should be here. So we'll be answering Q&A questions today as soon as Cajun gets here. Hi, Craig. Hi, Lucky. All right. Yeah, as soon as Cajun gets here, we'll be answering any small engine questions anybody has. More people's welcome to get up on the panel if they want. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to get everything shared out here. Right. So how everybody's week's been? Mine's not been best, ain't been super bad. Had worse weeks for sure. I'm at that stressful time getting ready for that tractor show. It seems like we're right on to, I think, 3 or 2 weeks. Oh, we're at 2 weeks. Got 2 weeks left to the tractor show. So everything feels like a rush right now, trying to get everything ready. I'm trying to get my tractor back up and going. Still gotta get that sediment bow gasket. Hi, Stacy. And the carburetor kit. Also, I got repairs. Been working on that trailer. In fact, I just came in from welding on that trailer. And of course, I messed up the spark plug threads on my mom's Explorer. First time I ever did something like that. It's put me in a bad mood for the last few days because I can't. Wait, give me one sec. There, that's better. Yeah, that light's shining right there. I got to set up the other light. Stacy, I don't know if you saw this. I made this the other day. I'm gonna buff it out. I really gotta get that camera light set up so that I can turn that light off. Hold on, let's see how bad it is with this light off. Hi, Kathy. Okay, it's not super bad. I'm gonna buff it out. Thought about trying to make another one, but make it even better and send it to you so you can use it for like a template for molding. It'll look cool out of like brass or something like that. Oh, I got that. No, I was thinking of what I was trying to think of. I got that generator. Not the generator. I got that zero turn we bought for $250. That I was talking about on Monday's live stream. I got it going. It runs good. It just they installed a new PTO clutch and it did something wrong and it won't turn on. So I need to go through and check everything. Heck, they might have even messed up the electric PTO clutch when they put it on. Because you can over torque those. Oh, I gotta get a battery for that. Then Monday I gotta go to. First thing I gotta do is go to the post office and get that box for Stacy. He won't answer me. He said I have to watch his videos. I really want to know if with that long front end if he's adding suspension. Hi Breezy. Hi Horse. So I guess I will wait and see and watch his videos. I just need to find time. Sweet Ronald. Since I don't have a furnace yet, I need to make a trip to over there to Stacy's if I can ever catch him at home to help him with his, play around with his. Maybe I'll learn a little bit of something before I won't go out and spend all that money on buying one myself. I need a regular forge too. I really want to get into some blacksmithing stuff because y'all know I do a lot of my metal art. Wait, you don't have a. Oh, wow. My bad, Lucky. I thought you already had one. There you go. Now you feel important. You know, I don't like that 79cc. I don't I don't like that 79cc on that blue bike of mine. It's not the best. Not at all. It takes a lot. It'll get up to 18 miles an hour, but it takes a lot to get it up that fast. You really got to push on it. It's really a kid's bike for sure. Yeah, Lucky, you keep talking about that. You're starting to act like an old man anymore. 9 o'clock. Well, since I'm waiting on other people to join me, let's take a look at some of my metal art that I've made. For those that haven't been to my website. Why we're waiting for more people. I can't say I do anymore though myself. I guess these streams make me get up late. So yeah, probably good for him to get up early. All right. We got my snowflake made out of washers. Piston head robot. A bottle opener. Ooh, this dog right here. This dog. This dog I made out of springs. My grandma painted it. I don't have pictures of it yet, but hopefully soon. Well, the bullet bottle opener. Keychain. Some rebarb flowers that I made for my mother for Mother's Day one year. My first metal sculpture. Right here. Fisherman thing, which is right over here on the wall. And then, of course, my lamp. Lucky, we don't want to see you in your birthday suit, so yeah. The horseshoe, I put horseshoe shelf. I made this for my grandma for Christmas one year. And then the rebar Christmas tree. And then the brake rotor flower. Anyway, that was that. Oh man, Antonio, I hope you get feeling better. Hopefully Cajun comes on here soon. Unfortunately, Kathy, the last couple of years has been bad for me. Wrong one. All right. Here, y'all want to get some questions? If anybody wants to post any questions earlier for later when me and Cajun reads off the Q&A questions. Formo's a pretty cool guy. He's been in a few of my streams. Anybody wants to post questions for us to read the Q&A later? You send an email. I don't know if Nightbot's working. Hold on. I don't think Nightbot's working again. Oh, there it goes. Man, I can't believe it, Horace. You finally made it 2 hours, and you started to get some pretty good bunch of people in there. It's pretty good for you. Soon you'll be like me, getting 3 or 4 out, doing 3 to 4 hours, and barely dragging along at the end of it. I'm afraid one of these nights I might fall asleep during the live stream. I think it's bound to happen. Oh, no, I can't get... Then my wall will fall down if I put a Dodge sign up there. Dodges dodge everything but the transmission shop. If I put a Dodge sign right there, I'd have to put a transmission shop sign. That's the way I see that. All right, Kathy. Well, hopefully Caden will join us soon. or so anybody else would join up on the panel. So I talk to myself. I used to know a guy who made the the goat milk soaps. He had a dairy goat farm. Yeah, I wish that cat would shut up. It's outside. It's a cat getting outside. It wants inside. It's not getting inside. We got inside. The big dogs have it for lunch. Hi, William. I used to make lotions when I was working with that bee keeper guy, doing the whole farmer's market thing. I used to make lotions out of beeswax, olive oil, vitamin E oil, and I forgot what else. There's a bunch of stuff. And I still got hold on. Well, I guess it disappeared. Okay. Yeah, I guess my pour pot disappeared. I used to have my candle pot. It's in the Hangouts. Oh, William, the Q&A I'm waiting on. The Q&A won't be happening until Cajun gets here. I'm waiting on Cajun for the Q&A. Hi, Joe. How lucky?
What's going on?
No,
I got a muscle shirt on.
So are you going to put suspension on the front of that mower?
Nope. See it as it goes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, a little low on funds. I'm just gonna try to get it done for the week. See if I
Yeah.
can actually, get it up and going for now. Maybe over the winter, if the funds pick up a little bit, maybe I'll get a set of springs, ATV springs or something.
Yeah.
Yep. Miss Cheryl wants to say hi.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
The only thing with this, I can't see the chat. There you go.
It depends on the engine. Some like push mower, lawnmower engines have like a light flywheel. So yeah, it depends on the engine.
Would have to have a vertical shaft. Maybe
Yeah.
a 1-inch vertical shaft. Those hydraulic pumps, they actually take a lot of RPMs to run.
Well, what I'm saying is some of those push mower engines, like if you take a blade off a push mower and try to start it, that thing is going to pull your arm back from the recoil. The flywheels are made too light on them, so the blade acts like a secondary flywheel.
Yeah, he's talking about putting one on a log splitter, but no push mower will actually work. Engine will work for that.
Yeah.
You have to have a vertical shaft, possible 1-inch shaft. The hydraulic pumps, they actually run, I believe, off of a 1-inch shaft.
Or 7/8. I guess it depends on your hydraulic pump, William.
What kind of cat? Is it in heat?
Oh, it's only like 14 weeks old.
Oh, wow.
It just got kicked out.
It's a kitten.
Yep.
Is it friendly?
Somewhat.
Oh. Yeah, I usually get up early in the morning. I have to get this stuff, what they call, it's like ZQL, but it's like the cheaper version. I've been starting to take that at night because this way I can sleep a little bit later,
Yeah, I bet you it's uncomfortable with that leg being like it was.
Yeah, well, I'm not running laps yet, but I got a week and a half to go before I can stop putting pressure on it,
Yeah.
Can't wait. I could at least get out of the wheelchair, and then I could actually be more on my walker. Then after I, feel comfortable with the walker, then I'll get up on my cane.
Yeah.
Yeah, working in the shop today, tell you, it's pain in the butt. Trying to do what I want to do, but I can't do half of it because the chair gets in the way or a lot slower doing the stuff.
I bought a few from Harbor Freight, William. The 212s, the 79 cc's, and I bought the little push mower engine they had there.
If you get the engine from Harbor Freight, just make sure you get the extended warranty on it. And play smart before the warranty runs out. Bring it back to them. Tell them it's starting to knock. Get another engine. Keep that warranty relapsing. As long as you drain the gas and the oil, you can bring it back to them. If you have the extended warranty, they'll do in-shop install warranty.
I'm at. Haven't had much issue out of the 212s. Well, not really. None of their engines really. Hi, Harold. Of course, for the price of their V-twins, you could get like a name brand V-twin almost. Well, like I was saying, Horace, sometimes you can get a name brand 670 for what you can get the Predator 670. The 212s, though, William, are not bad at all. They're just the clone of the Hondas. A lot of the Honda parts will work on the Predator.
Well, that's what a Predator engine is. It's a clone of the Honda.
Hi, Chris.
So somebody like this wants to join the mud mowers. No foils, no posts, no nothing.
Let me see.
To me, that's a fake page.
I know people Williams that runs those Predators on a lot of things like that. You know, William, that's a good question. I don't know when Cajun's going to be on. He's supposed to be over here already. Let me send him an email.
Looks like your shelf is almost off the wall there, Brandon.
Which one? Oh, that one right there? Yeah, I got to fix that.
Yep.
I got to get some of those anchor tight notes.
Ever tell you the story? I had a shelf like that in my living room one time. Middle of the night, it went crashing down. Everything on it was like busted to hell, but scared the heck out of me.
Hell, it would have been worse if it was
Breaking in. What?
It would have been worse if it was over your bed and it fell off.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
All right, I sent Cajun a link. William, does it already have an engine on it? If it already has an engine on it, just measure the shaft of the old engine and get the same size shaft.
All right, it's now 9:35. I'm going to bed.
All right. All
I
right.
wish
Lucky.
everybody on Small Engine Nation thumbs up. You all have a good and wonderful Saturday. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Later, Lucky.
Later, everybody. Good night.
All right. I sent Cajun an email. Hopefully, he sees it. Okay, Craig. So, client, you just need to short clips of me using the quarter-inch set. If that's the case, I use it every day, so can you just use my iPhone to get a good quick clip of sometimes using them? Okay, I'll start trying it. Do I have any repairs tomorrow? No, I got welding tomorrow. I think Monday. I'm waiting on parts for some mowers. The 212 is 120, or you can get a coupon for sometimes for 96. But it depends on what shaft you need. The 212 has a 3/4 inch shaft. The 420 has a 1-inch shaft, I believe. Could be wrong. Let me look it up. I'm pretty sure the 420 has a 1-inch shaft. Yeah, 1-inch shaft. And the 420, that's a little bit more expensive. Oh yeah, I forgot about the 301. I think about the 420, but I always forget about there's an 8 horsepower, which is the 301. So if it has an old engine, measure the old shaft. Oh, he definitely needs the 212's 6.5 horsepower. Plenty of power. I put them on tillers before. Plenty of power. And sometimes you can get, if you get the Harbor Freight sales paper, sometimes they have them listed for $96 with a coupon. Especially if they're having their sale, when they have their sales, which is almost every other weekend. They say 6.5, but I heard a lot of people say that technically they are actually 7 horsepower. I don't know, but they do have plenty of power. Oh, I said 120, didn't I? Well, 119, close to 120, plus tax. And then the 8 horsepower is 234, and then the 13, which is the 420, is 369. And then when you want, if you had something that you gotta go up into the big beach winds, that's when it starts getting a little pricey. But I run, let's see, a Briggs that size. I ain't a Briggs dealer, but I can look it up. I'm pretty sure it's around $300 for a Briggs that size. No, I'm wrong. You can go through Northern Tools and get one for $199. I know that, guys, that cat will not quiet. It wants in the house, but if it gets in the house, the big dogs are going to eat it. But I wouldn't let, I know everybody thinks of Harbor Freight, and a lot of people think of it as low-end stuff. I wouldn't think about that on the 212. The 212's been a decent engine. And the parts you can get on the internet, Predator parts are very easy to find. And if you blow the engine, you just go and you spend later on, a few years down the road, you blow the engine, something major happens, just buy another engine. They're cheap enough. But the parts, like a carburetor you can get on Amazon, the carburetor is probably like $10 or $12. Buy a new carburetor. And I've never had any issues. I've actually had my Predator 212 several different times be flooded with water. Water got down in them. And I pulled the spark plug out, let it dry out, and it's still running good on that go-kart. And that go-kart gets abused a lot. If you see some of my earlier videos, I ran that go-kart through some big mud puddles up to the point of the engine stalling. Believe it or not, on my go-kart, it's stock. Other than the exhaust, I have that custom exhaust that I built for the go-kart. The rest of it's stock carburetor. It's a stock engine. I don't even have really any stage 1 parts on it other than the muffler that I built for it. It gets up between around 25 miles an hour. Probably even get even faster if I put some aggressive threads on the tires on it instead of those turf tires in the back. Predator 212. 212. They're 119 normally, but if you wait, I'm sure there'll be another sale soon. And they're usually $96. I know guys who stock up on them every time they had those sales. They'll stock up on those engines. Oh, and that's another thing. For a clone engine, it has a low oil shutoff on it. So you run low on oil, it's not gonna start. But on go-karts and stuff, we usually remove them because, if you go up a slight incline or something, your oil level is going to be off just enough to mess with that. But don't get me wrong, I love my old engines, my old Briggs engines. But for a cheap replacement that's good, Predator 212 is the way to go. Here's my thing though about the Briggs, the new Briggs, is most of them use those Nicky carburetors. And if you ever worked on those Nicky carburetors, you'll learn that they're just junk. So I try on my own personal stuff to stay away from those Nicky carburetors. Yeah, William, Matt was just talking about it. They make step up adapters. The 212 is a 3/4 inch, and then they make an adapter that makes it go up to 1 inch that you can buy on Amazon or eBay. eBay should has it. Unless you know a guy who's a machinist that can make you one real quick. I don't know a whole lot about them either, William, believe it or not. Not a lot of people that does that firewood around here. And when I was growing back up in Kentucky, I was growing up, we heated it with wood. We couldn't afford a log splitter. Our log splitter was an axe. Oh, let me tell y'all about the generator I fixed yesterday. The guy ordered me a carburetor for his generator off of Amazon, and the way the choke shaft was made was different. So it had a brass bushing for it. So I had to take the brass bushing out the top and then cut it with a hacksaw, clean it up and put it back and use the old choke shaft off the old engine. It works great. You know, at a 20-ton unit, I'm wondering if it's almost worth the extra investment and get the 8 horsepower motor that already has the 1-inch shaft. But the problem is, it's easier. If something happens and it's the wrong shaft, it's easier to step up than it is to step down on the shaft. So, and those 6.5s to those 212s have plenty of power. All right, I'll be right back. I need to go check on something, and I'll be right back. Later, Matt. Yep. Yes, I have. Mostly carb things, Joe. Carb issues. But those are also the ones they call exploders. Ah, there he is. Yeah, William was just asking about you. I sent you an email. Give me 1 second. Okay, I will. Hi, Ronald. It's going. Y'all can probably hear my mom yelling in the background. She's yelling at my sister because they decided to get a new big dog. Went all the way to Madisonville, Texas, which is 2 hours away, pick up another dog, and they decided to build a pen inside the yard here. So yeah. Hi, Cajun.
Hey. How y'all doing today? Oh, man, I'm not ready. Like Ken TV says, I'm never ready. Oh, good God. Man, I apologize for this. Profusely. I apologize to everybody in chat that's been waiting on me. Oh, man. Look, I'll tell you what, it was just too much fun tonight. Too much fun. Then Rob Fine's Treasure came on. We did a raid on him. At like 7:35, 7:40, we went over to Rob's and he was running a little late. Naturally, he's never ready. You know what? When you go live, and you, Brandon, you know for a fact, when you go live, you're never ready. You can't be ready. You cannot be ready because you still have stuff to do after you hit the go live button.
Yep.
You still have things to do in here. And it takes like 30 seconds. You know, you got to get you got to go to your YouTube side. You got to get your audio muted.
Yep.
You got to do your quality settings and all that stuff, you know, for your YouTube side. Yeah, we never ready.
Nope.
No way.
And then when you get it set up, then you gotta somewhat share it out because YouTube don't do that great of a job with notifications.
Yeah. Hey, Kathy, how you doing, Shy? Yeah. Guess what? I told you a little fib that somebody sent me an email saying that you should be in the big 25 channel giveaway tonight for that $1,000 coin. Actually, like probably like $1,700 worth of coins altogether, but the main prize was $1,000. Yeah, I told you a little fib. My random comment picker picked you, Kathy. And I'm glad you got a nice 21S Morgan dollar out of the deal. I mean, that's not a coin you can sneeze at now. Can't get mad at that one. Can't get mad at that. Oh, yeah. I hope Craig liked it, too. Brandon, did you see her win that?
No, I was outside Walmart trailer.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that was too much fun right there. Well, there ain't no such thing as too much fun, like that song goes.
Yep.
Yep. She said, I'll see it when it gets here. I mean, yeah, that's not a coin to sneeze at. Hector's going to send it to, it's already in the mail, put it that way. And they not but a couple of days apart in the mail. They're not but 100 miles apart. And then once Michael sends it out to you, he's going to put tracking on it. So it'll probably be like 2 or 3 days. Yeah, but don't thank me. Thank the comment picker. You know, that picked your name. And I was super stoked.
Awesome, Ron.
I was super stoked on your name, Kathy, when it showed up. Hey, Ronald, how you doing? Oh, and then I won on Rom's stream tonight. You know, I mean, like, not right away, but I won a coin roll hunting mat that he gives out.
I hardly ever win those giveaways.
Well, it was, you know, the comment picker picked my name.
Yeah.
You know, and I was in the R&R room, R&R room. You know, and I don't know why they call it a restroom. Hey, William I, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in here. I did, Kathy. My channel, my comment picker picked your name. But you won Hector's coin. So it was my channel. It was me that picked your name from my random comment picker. And I do have a video on that. And I will go live with that video, make it public, probably in the morning, because everybody's going to be so busy with trying to look at 25 videos. Mine's a couple of minutes long. So, yeah, I was super stoked when I saw your name come up. I was stoked. And you can tell the excitement in my voice. Wow, hey, that's a friend of mine, you know, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I was excited. I sound like a kitty cat back there, Brandon.
Yeah, it got mad because I got kicked out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, Hector, Kathy. Yeah, I think you know
I'll be right
Hector.
back.
Hector Coins and Interests. He comes in my live streams a lot. He's the school teacher that lives in California. And he's got a bunch of kids. He's going to start a coin club at his school. So I'm pretty sure you've seen him in our chats, in my stream at least. And TLT comes in TLTs. So, all right, we got small engine night. I'm ready. All right, enough about coins, I guess. Can you type the name? Yeah, sure can. Let me get on my YouTube side here. So, Hector's coins and interest. Well, that didn't come out right. Interest. There we go. You can copy that, and then you could probably look up, open up a new tab in YouTube and paste it. So, oh, William, thank you. I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, I know, Kathy. I know. Yeah, where else you can go on a coin channel like this morning? I had go-karts and fishing on my live stream. Excuse me. And we would talk. I had go-karts and interests on there. I had a few other people in the stream on and off. I had Raymond Longy from down there in South Louisiana. Very South Louisiana, right on the Gulf Coast where I'm from. Actually, he's on Vermilion Bay, which we grew up together, but you know, we didn't hang around together. Put it that way. Let me see. I forget who else was all up in there, and then They had somebody else up in that. You know, they have some small engine people in there. And somebody said, "Hey, where else can you go and have coffee, talk about lawn tractors, coins, and chainsaws?" Yeah, that's it. And that was all done this morning in my live stream. Oh yeah, oh yeah, and I'm fixing to be a part of Small Engine Nation. The only way I don't say I'm Small Engine Nation is because I didn't make a video yet saying, "Hi, I'm Boo Cat or Cajun Coin Hunter, and I am Small Engine Nation." So I mean, that's the only way I'm not a part of it so far that I know of. Because I know the main vid that was made, and the little clip videos all put into one major video. Yeah, and I've been friends with Craig Twisted R, Stacy.
Welcome back, Stacey.
I mean, a bunch of them. I've been friends with them for 4 or 5 years now. All the small engine mechanics. Oh yeah, Nate's a good guy.
I wish you came in here so we could all told him happy birthday.
Yeah, he's 39 years old today. Sure enough. Oh, I can jump in that box, Miss Kathy. Don't worry about that. That's Stacy right there. How you doing, Twisted R? In fact, Twisted R is the guy that sent me over to not sent me over, sent go-karts and fishing to my channel. That's how he met me. He mentioned me or something, and Nate told me that this morning in my live stream. He said Stacy's the one that turned him on to me. But I don't know how long ago that was because I've been self to go-karts for a while, Nate for a while. And I've been knowing Twisted R for, like I said, 3 or 4 years, maybe longer. I've been knowing he was a truck driver. I know his garage, his shop.
Yeah.
He's got the camera's always set up on one end and he's showing the middle table, the workbench and all that. Oh yeah, I'm very familiar with his videos and stuff.
I met Stacy on YouTube before the whole Small Engine Nation thing. He commented on some of my videos from time to time because we have a mutual buddy who used to race with him that lived not too far from me and has given me a lot of stuff over the years.
Right. Oh, Miss Kathy, yeah, I'm in Hangouts. It's on my Boudreaux11 email. But, since Hangouts is just about gone now, except for like private stuff or what have you, or if you have OBS, you can go live and do a panel like this right here.
We're not talking, but she ain't talking about on the part of like live streaming. She's talking about the more Hangouts. It's almost like a chat room.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. I'm on that, but I really don't get notifications or anything on that. I know how it works. So, if I see a notification, yeah, I'll check it. No problem. I know you can do private streaming on it. I've did private hangouts already, like with Rich Cali 21. We do, before we started making phone calls to each other, we did hangouts. But sometimes that that gets interrupted by service. So we just started calling each other instead of just talking to each other face to face. Oh, Small Engine Nation hangouts. Oh no, nope, sure not. Sorry about that. Nope, I'm just in regular hangouts. I have a hangout app. I have it on my cell phone and my desktop. I don't have it on my wife's laptop right here. In fact, boy, this morning, oh, I played heck with HP trying to get this printer hooked up over 2 hours. Actually, I spent 30 minutes on the phone with a technician, and he got in my computer and said, "Oh, well, look, you got this problem, you got this problem, you got this problem. I'm gonna send you over to my supervisor technician, and guess what? He's gonna fix you up. Yeah, we're gonna fix you up real good. Fix you up with that accent, if you know what I'm talking about. And for a small fee of $99, I'm like, oh no, this ain't the real deal right here. Get out of my computer, please. I didn't say that. I just said, no, I can't afford that. I don't have the money. So he got out of the computer. I made sure that he was out all the way. That way he can't access any files or some sensitive information that I have in there. Which I don't do anything on PayPal or nothing on this computer. I do it all from the other one. I mean, I can see PayPal on this, but I don't do transaction on this computer. So I finally got a hold of the real HP people when the computer answered the phone. Welcome to HP. For English, press 1 or this and that and the other. It wasn't like, hello, how may I help you?
We got a printer, the printer we use for our mugs and stuff, a specialty printer. Now that is a pain. It usually does take a couple hours to set up before we start printing.
Yeah, but it's a brand new printer I bought yesterday, and I was trying to get it set up on Wi-Fi because I don't have the USB cable. It didn't come with one naturally, and I couldn't find my other cable. But you still have to download, the drivers and stuff, and that's where I got that phone number from. Trying to download the installation drivers.
Yeah.
And it gave me that bogus phone number. All right, not a problem, Miss Kathy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind joining Small Engine Nation. I do have to take a little break from the coin channel, and which I do talk about small engines and stuff on my coin channel. But we did in my stream earlier this morning. But I need to pay attention to my other channel also, my gardening channel. And that's where my lawnmower videos are on. My little lawnmower tips and tricks to fix lawnmowers.
I need to start soon getting ready for my fall garden. Or my winter garden. Fall garden, winter garden.
Fall, winter, yeah. We call them a fall garden, and the winter garden will come a little later. Well, the fall garden, a lot of people already planted in July.
Yeah.
And then you rip it out at the end of fall and start your winter garden.
Well, in about a month or so, it'll be time to plant garlic.
I plant mine in November.
Yeah, that's when I plant.
Yeah, and that's November is usually when I plant my winter garden, and I call it my knee-high garden because there's hardly anything over knee-high in that garden.
Yeah,
You know?
usually November I plant all my garlic and my
Mustard.
and mustard greens, lettuce.
Yep, lettuce.
Lettuce when it gets a little bit cooler. If it's still too hot for lettuce.
I need to get rid of a bunch of seeds, old stock seeds. I don't know if I'm gonna just. I can't afford to send all them seeds out, but because I've got like packs and packs and packs,
Yeah.
and packs, huge packs of seeds. I mean, I must have like carrots, lettuce, deer tongue lettuce, all that. I mean, if I would send that out, it would cost me like $20
Yeah.
to ship all that out in one big box. If somebody wanted all of that stuff, all of them old seeds, pepper plant seeds, which I've got to send some out to other people, like what's his name? Well, Everything Spicy. I can remember his name. Everything Spicy. He's the one that does all the pepper eating live on YouTube every day. Digging with George. I promised him some seeds, some pepper seeds. I promised Rob Finds Treasure some seeds.
I thought about taking a break from the garden and just planting, letting it have a break, because I grow a lot, and just planting a cover crop for the winter.
Yeah.
I let it have a break.
Yeah.
And that might be what I do.
Well, you can let that one, part of it go fallow.
Yeah.
Or plant cover crops. That way you get some biomass in it.
Yeah.
But if you plan on moving pretty soon, then it wouldn't pay to plant like Kodiak mustard or something like that.
Well, the way they're talking, it could be quite a while before we ever have to move. So
Right.
I'll probably have another growing season or two here.
Well, that's a big load off your shoulders for sure.
Yeah. But I do got to clean up out here. I got to let the ragweeds get up pretty high. I was out working a lot, and then let the ragweeds and stuff get high here on the property. So.
Right. Hey, Brandon, all we see is the top of your head right now.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. You're on the laptop?
No, I'm on my my desktop.
Oh, so you got a camera like I
Yeah.
got?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'm on my monitor.
Yeah, I think he was like writing something maybe like this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I did get a couple of comments this morning. Like when I told Go-Kart about it, and I said, "Hey, Go-Karts, why don't you, Nate, why don't you come up in here on the panel?" And he was like, "You want me up there?" Like, yeah, come on up. And he was like, "Oh wow, it's an honor being here." I'm like, "Hey man, look, I'm an ordinary guy. You an ordinary guy. Let's talk engines. And we were talking engines and stuff. He showed me what he had, and I told him I was a Briggs and Stratton dealer. And he was like, "Wait a minute, do what? You a Briggs dealer?" I'm like, "Man, yeah, I thought you knew that already." He's like, "No, I sure didn't." He says, "Man, you know how many Briggs engines I got?" I said, "You know how many I got?"
Yeah.
So anyway, he's got everything lined up on shelves and stuff, nice and neat.
Yeah.
Not like stuff, all laying around and this and that and the other. And showed me his little 2-horse that he's got, which I have a 2-horse, 2 horizontal. That came off an edger. I don't have the shroud. I didn't get it with the shroud on it, but it's a 1966, 1964 to about a 1968 model.
Yeah, I get those in from time to time. A lot of them used to be on those little KS Edgers. KNS
Yeah.
Edgers.
Oh yeah. Me and you were talking about that. The cage edgers I told you about the golden boy edger.
Yeah. I'd like to have a couple of those. I would like to have one of those because I don't have one anymore. But I would like to find another one of those 2 horsepower engines to put up on my. I'm building a engine display trailer with all my old small engines.
Right.
For shows.
Right. Well, he had shelves, racks
Yeah.
of engines over there. He had like I forget about 12 or 14 engines altogether.
Yeah, he finds good deals all the time.
Oh yeah, he had a Honda. He said, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one yet. I think it was an 8 horse or something. And he had some Briggs. He had a V twin up there. He had a bigger engine. I think he had an 8 horse. He had quite the display. Put it that way.
Yeah.
He did. He had quite the display.
Yeah, I'm hoping at this tractor show I'll find a good deal on another small engine to put on my display trailer. I'm gonna take my display trailer this year because some of those engines I need to restore on it.
Yeah, he told me a story that he's got a scrap man that runs in his neighborhood every now and then. And this man, what he does, he goes around picking up old lawnmowers and stuff, and chainsaws, weed eaters, what have you. That you put to the road. And he'll pick that up, and then he'll stop by Nate's, and then they'll say, "Hey, you see anything here? That you're interested in?"
I used to have an old guy that would do that too. I give him a little bit more than scrap value for it if he brought stuff to me.
Yeah. So Nate gives him more than what he's going to get at the scrapyard. He picked up for $5. He picked up a Homelite XL chainsaw.
Yeah.
And he got it running. He got it to pop. He says, "Oh, you mine now." He got it to pop. So I guess he, put a carburetor kit on it, whatever.
I can't remember if I have, Stacy.
No. Oh, Stacy, yeah, I think I've seen your engine rack in some of your videos, some of your live videos.
Maybe I ain't paying much of attention.
Like I said, Stacy, me and you've been friends for quite some time on my other channel.
I'm gonna go through here soon, and I'll show y'all a sneak peek of my parts store where I keep all my parts.
Yeah, I wish I could show y'all my parts and stuff, but I'm not at the big shop.
Yeah, my parts store is a little empty because I cleared out a lot. Every now and then I'll take stuff to swap meets and sell.
I'll keep a few over here at my house.
Yeah.
In my little bitty shop. Mostly carburetor kits and stuff. I keep my Roller Tygon fuel, my Briggs fuel line. No, actually, that's at the big shop. Like my Oregon catalogs and stuff. I keep that over here because we don't have a computer at the big shop.
Gotcha.
Never did. Old school all the way. Old school. Like when you walk in an auto parts store and they have those big huge racks, those big steel racks.
Yep.
You open the books like that, and you're looking up the part number, and then you go to a different section and you're looking up the prices. Yeah, that's what we got over there. And then all the fuel additives and we deal with K100. That's it. We don't do stay build and nothing like that. We got a bunch of stay build a couple of years ago, and guess what? It came in, all the bottles were empty, the boxes were wet. They sent us a replacement box with a display case. Guess what? They didn't pack it right. It came in, everything was empty, busted, you know. So we deal with K100. It's a better product anyway. It actually absorbs water and makes it burn. And I can prove it. Not right here, right now, but I can prove it. Hey, anything about engines or fuel additives, hey, yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, this ain't my first rodeo.
Oh, I was gonna show you. The picture of what I worked on the other week or the other day, and the guy was wondering why his mower wouldn't start and run. This is funny right here. This guy is kind of not right in the head or something. He's
Ain't got no gas in it.
yeah. Check this out though. You'll see right when you see the issue right away.
Wait a minute. Let me see what I'm looking at there.
You got your coil and your flywheel.
Okay, that's a Kohler.
No, it's a Briggs.
Oh, Briggs. Okay. I'm trying to see what I'm looking at. I see a little bitty picture.
Well, anyway, it's hard to see, I know, but between the flywheel and that, there is a giant gap instead of 10 thousandths gap. There's a big giant gap.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I see the flywheel now. I see the fin on it.
Yeah.
And I see the coil.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see the coil now. Okay. Oh yeah, that man, that looks like about 40 thousandths.
Yeah.
5 thousandths. Yeah. Yeah. I see it now. Yeah, well he was getting some spark, but he wasn't getting a lot.
Yeah, he said it would start every now and then.
Yeah, that's why. He was getting some spark, not a lot. And it was probably just on that one side.
I didn't know if I should show him the business card trick or not. If I showed him the business card trick, I might have lost business. Next time he does something that stupid.
Yeah, I don't show that trick neither.
Yeah.
But I do have my spacers, my gauges.
Yeah. Well, I got that stuff, but a lot of times I'll just find a business card laying around.
Yeah, well, I have my own business cards in the shop. You know, I keep one in my tool tray.
Yep.
Some people have seen it, but they like so not mechanically inclined. You know, they're not paying attention.
Yeah. Sometimes I use a folded piece of printer paper, but the business card comes out easier.
Yeah, and I've mic'd my business cards.
Yeah.
My service tags, well, I write the customer's name down. That's the correct thickness.
Yep.
Service tags. And I'm still looking for 500 of my service tags. I don't know. I do not know what happened to my service tags. No idea. They were in my shop. Unless a Sudi confiscated them and made a nest with them. A Sudi is a mouse in French, by the way.
Gotcha. You should see that. I don't know if you was on my live streams when I was showing off that engine up in the barn, the big 15 horse, 16 horse Briggs flathead. That came off of those Sears Garden tractor.
No, I don't think I saw that one.
When I said it cost the guy $500 for me to rebuild because he wanted all the wheel parts, like everything was replaced in the inside of that. Anyway, when I tore that apart, he had a sheep farm, and the mice dragged the wool up in the shroud.
Imagine that.
Yeah. The engine was well insulated.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, there's certain engines that are worth rebuilding, and then there's some is just, hey, might as well just repower this unit.
Well, this guy had a little bit of money. He owned he until probably a few years ago he owned tire shops all down I-35 towards Dallas that did semi tires. So he
Oh,
had money.
Yeah. Hey, State. Why isn't Stacy up in here in the panel with us?
I don't know.
Stacy, why don't you jump up in here with us? You know, Craig Durbin, he's been in my streams and my panel before.
He comes up here all the time, effing on.
Yeah, I mean, he's no stranger to the camera, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's sometimes you'll come in here and I'll have a full panel on here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah. Captain Jerk.
Yeah.
Let me see. Horse. JC. Let me see. Who else? Somebody that I can pop off my head right quick.
Ed from time to time.
Well, Craig. You know, well, I mentioned his name earlier, but
Yep. Client Graphic.
Graphic. That name doesn't ring a bell, right?
Client
Craig?
Graphics. He's the guy that does all the tool review videos. He was in here earlier, but you wasn't in here yet.
He does what videos?
Tool review videos. He does a lot of the Gear Ranch, Tecton, Harbor Freight stuff.
Oh, tour reviews. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Hey, what's that guy's name that does those experiments with small engines? Like, will this run on syrup?
And then at Project Farms.
Yeah, Project Farms. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Sam was in here earlier on the thing.
Man, he's got some cool videos out. Man, me and Johnny, he'll come over here. Hey, what's the latest project? Like, I don't know. I haven't seen him lately. You know, I haven't got any notification.
I've had Mick. I can't remember if Roy's ever actually been on my panel. I know Mick has.
Yeah, Mick. Yeah.
I think Roy's usually in bed. Mick usually works night shift, so it's easier for him or he works that shift where he can make these streams easier. I tried to do a super early one time for our UK members, but being on a Saturday early in the day, I wasn't getting nobody in here. So
Yeah, because they, I think when it's like 2 a.m. here, it's right at lunchtime over there or something like that.
yeah,
Because John RMS, he's in the UK. He comes in my streams a lot. But he's up at any given time.
yeah.
He sleeps on and off, you know, with all his back pain and everything, all that. And he was a paramedic, EMT. He's originally from Connecticut. up here in the States, stateside. And he moved to England. He married an Englander woman. And he was a paramedic and all over there. And then he got in a real bad accident. So he's about crippled. He's lucky to be doing what he's doing right now. Put it that way. He's very lucky.
Yeah.
And I guess I am too, in a way. Be lucky doing what I'm doing right now. Actually, and you know, like me and you talked earlier quite a few times about this same subject. You know, it's just so hot where you at and where I'm at.
Yeah.
The heat just takes it out of you. I mean, you can drink water all day long, but you need more than water. You need like a Powerade,
Yeah.
you know, salt tablets or what have you. You know, salt tablets, you can get that for hardly nothing.
And when you work out in this heat, it's like you're working in slow motion. Everything seems to go in slow motion.
Yeah, right. That's why I got shady spots everywhere I work. You know,
Yeah.
either in the house or at the big shop. I've always got a shady spot.
Yeah, I got a big old tree in the backyard, and I'll just bring stuff in. I built a concrete pad back there, and I'll just pull the mower up on that. Now, if it rains, I'm done for the day. I can't work.
Yeah, right. Yeah, unless you got like a chainsaw or a weed eater or
Or even some push mowers. If the shop's clean, I can just push them in the shop.
right, or a push mower, right. And heck, in 30 minutes you'll be done with a push mower if it's a car problem.
Oh, yeah, I love push mowers. I can go through so many of them in a day and make quick money.
Yeah.
Because 90% of the time, it's just carburetors on them.
Yeah. You know, and I tell you what, like me and you had talked about earlier, ultrasonic cleaner.
Yep.
With a problematic car, an ultrasonic cleaner will solve about 30 to 40% of your problems.
I want to try that on a Nikki carburetor because I've rebuilt my share of Nikki carburetors, and they'll still surge when you put them back on. Some of them.
Yeah, well, on your Nikki carbs, like say on a 15 horsepower, like on a Craftsman mower.
Yep.
The Nikki carbs on the Craftsman riding mowers.
Yep.
You get those mowers, or even like well, you know, I'm in the zone when I say 15, 16, 17 horse.
Yeah.
18 horse. The single cylinders. When you have that Nikki carb on there, those Welch plugs, okay, need to come out.
Yeah.
They do. They need to come out, and that's when you blow them out with your carb spray, or even in the ultrasonic cleaner, the Welch plugs have to come out, and they are included with the carburetor kit. But once you get that Welch plug out and clean those little bitty tiny passages, and you have to, now if you got an ultrasonic cleaner, you don't have to put that little fine tip cleaner in there.
Yeah.
You know, to really get in there and do that all the way. Once them Welch plugs come out, and then you pop them back in, you know, when you put the car back together, hey, there's your problem right there. That service is over with. Believe me, it's over with.
Well, I can tell you what I do on my personal ones if I get a Nikki carburetor come in. I take them off and I find a Walbro and stick on there.
Yeah, you can do that with a Walbro too. Yeah, because a Walbro is a direct fit, you know, because they fit directly on the intake manifold.
And have less problems than the Nickies.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
I don't touch those Nickies. Even after they're rebuilt, I always tell them you have to have a fuel shutoff because a little bit they're going to start leaking and they're going to hydrolyte your engine.
Yeah. Well, you know, it just depends on how they take care of their mower too.
Yeah.
You know, hey, Walbro carbs, they've been problematic on that, but You know, any little bit of trash is going to hold that needle open, and that's going to flood the cylinder. You know,
Most of the issues,
it just depends on which stroke it stops at.
yeah, most of the issues that I've ever had with Walbros was just the plastic fuel inlet breaking off, dry rotting and breaking off.
Yeah, those are easily replaced.
Yep.
I think I still have some in stock. I didn't do a reorder this time on those. I think I still have like 1 or 2 left of each.
Heck, I've even known guys to tap those and put in a regular screw in inlet. I never tried it, but I've heard of people doing it.
Yeah, you can. You can. You know, as long as you you got a good quality tap.
Yep.
You know, yeah, not a problem. I've modified many carbs, and I modify fuel tanks on weed eaters and chainsaws all the time. Certain chainsaws,
Yeah.
but weed eaters, yeah. Oh, Miss Kathy's hungry.
I haven't got.
I think that's a hint. She might want me to show some food.
I had frozen pizza tonight with extra toppings put on.
Missy cooked some shrimp stew last night.
My sister's buying some shrimp bowl off that Cajun food truck that just fixed the generator.
Yeah, but is it true Cajun food?
Yeah, he's from Louisiana. He goes
Oh,
back
okay.
every weekend.
Oh, that's the one that goes back and forth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I was wondering why it took him so long, because sometimes he's pretty good, so I'll just let him, on certain things, I'll just let him order his parts, save him some money. And I was wondering why it took so long for him to give me the carburetor. He showed up in a new truck. He totaled his old truck a day after he dropped the generator off.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm going to be right back. I got to check on something.
All right. No problem. I'll do a song and a dance for the chat. Yep, I got French music going on in the background too. So it's a good jitterbug song, but I ain't got nobody to jitterbug with right now. Oh well. Yeah, Missy cooked shrimp stew last night. I tell you what, it was awesome. It was great. I just wish I could have did a video on it for my cooking channel. One of these days, I'm gonna make another video for my cooking channel, or I will import a video from my gardening channel and embed it, throw it on that new cooking channel I have. But it's a different intro and all that, so. But at least it'll be an extra video on my cooking channel, so. Oh well, I'll see how that'll work out. I got all kind of cooking videos on my garden channel. And a lot of them are step-by-step, too. Step-by-step, how to cook Cajun food. Which my new channel, that new cooking channel that we got, is actually, the videos are all how to, step-by-step videos. That's why I just don't want to throw up a video on there saying, hey, this is what we ate tonight. No, I don't want to do it like that. I want to do a video that's step by step that anybody can follow and, use like ingredients they can get locally wherever they at, using the pots and pans they have, their own seasonings or whatever they have. Yeah. So Ronald says the UK is 6 hours ahead of us. Well, Ronald is probably I want to say he's down under somewhere around Australia, maybe. If I'm thinking what he's talking about, the same thing.
Okay, Kathy.
Craig is going to take me to get something to eat. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Kathy, I had Taco Bell today. Somebody brought me a steak chalupa. A steak chalupa. Oh, I ain't had one of them in a while. I don't know how much they paid for it. I know it was about $3 or something. $3.50. But look, that steak chalupa was awesome. I ain't had a good, and it was steak too. It wasn't ground meat. It was steak. How many channels I got? I got 3. I got my gardening channel with cooking videos on it, with lawnmower videos on it. That's why I started my coin channel. I didn't want to overcrowd that channel.
Yeah.
So I got the gardening channel, I got my coin channel, and I got my cooking channel that I just launched, I don't know, a month and a half ago, something like that. So I got 3. And almost right away, I had like 50 subscribers on that garden channel. I don't know how many they got now, but that's beside the point.
I thought about doing another channel, but it was hard enough building this channel up. So if they don't like my mixed topics I have on my channel, oh well.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to mix that original channel I had up too much.
Yeah.
Yep, well, yeah. There you go, Kathy. Yep, you're gonna leave the laptop running. That'll give him the watch time, the view hours. That's right.
After these long live streams that I've been doing, it says I'm up 90% on my watch hours.
How many watch hours you got?
Almost 1,000.
I think that's about what I got. I think I got about 1,000 or a little over. I'm not sure. I haven't checked lately. I really don't worry about it day to day or what have you. I just check it about once every 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Just like my subscribers. People remind me how many subs I got, so I don't have to keep up with that. I always get somebody in there say, "Damn, Boudreaux, you up to 925. Wow, Cajun, you up to 940, and that'll be the next day. And then, wow, you up to 950. Well, YouTube then took 50 subs from me or more since that 25 channel giveaway started. But that was all like multiple troll channels
Yeah.
they took away. So that wasn't a real count anyway. But one of these days I'll hit 1,000. I can go live anyway. I'm on a laptop.
Yeah.
My wife's laptop when I do go live, so I'm legal on that. YouTube legal, put it that way. 954. There you go, Cody. Appreciate it. Yep, I was at 950 today. I was at like 957 yesterday, and now I'm back up to 954. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, Cody.
Oh, that's my buddy Cody. Those tractors, those other than my Farmall, the Ford tractors that's up in the yard, that's his.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Or up in the field.
You know, Craig Durbin sent me a link. I don't know if I stored that link or not, but he sent me a Google link to that engine I was talking about on Nate's channel the other night.
Yeah.
And well, I was in chat. I wasn't up in the live stream. They had just about was finishing up, and I think they had a full panel anyway up there. So I posed that question in chat about that Honda engine with a J, with the
Yeah.
engine number starting with J. And then me and Nate was talking about it this morning, and I'm like, Honda says it's not their engine. Honda says it's not their engine because they don't have an engine that starts with a J. And I know the old man that bought this brand new, so it's not a repower. Because if it would be a repower, it would have been me putting it on there.
Exactly. And you wouldn't think it would have to be a Honda's engine because you wouldn't think McCoy for them to use a knockoff engine using Honda stickers.
Yeah, well, like I said, that engine has Honda written all over it.
Yeah.
In the make of it, the looks of it, and all that. But it doesn't have the Honda sticker label on it.
Also,
all it has is 11 horse. Now, I know a few engines that are Honda clones that look exactly like a Honda. You got an LCT engine.
oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of engines these days. Heck, even Briggs, some of theirs are modeling after Honda engines anymore. Some of their not their mower engines, but their regular. So it could
yeah,
be.
they do have some Honda clones out there,
Yeah.
But Briggs they do have people that try to imitate them, but
Yeah.
I guarantee you, in 2 or 3 months they dead.
Yeah.
They dead. They just don't last for some reason. But you find those mostly like up in New England. Around Massachusetts, New York, those areas. But I've never seen a Briggs clone down here in my area. Never.
But yeah, Honda clones are pretty found a lot, and a lot of the Honda parts. A lot of Honda parts, genuine Honda parts, will fit on a clone engine.
Oh yeah, like your Predators.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your old Greyhound.
Yeah, the Greyhounds before the Predator.
Greyhounds were Harbor Freight brand before Predator.
Yep.
And I tell you what, the Greyhound engines. Hey, we have one on a log splitter that's still running today.
Yep.
No, we did do a little maintenance work on it, like a sump gasket. Then we had to double up on the sump gasket, and because we could not machine it down the Cajun or redneck way, like we do a head.
Yeah. Yeah, William was asking about what engines to get for a log splitter, and he was thinking name brand, but I told him a lot of those Honda clones ain't that bad if you take care of them. If you maintain
Right.
them, they're not that bad.
Right. If you run, keep them running. Keep them
Yeah.
running. Start them twice a month. Start them. Run them. Use non-ethanol gas.
And the parts are still easy to find for them.
Yeah. Predator Harbor Freight engines, you have to order the parts from them.
Not all of them. You can get on Amazon and order a lot of the Predator parts.
Yeah, but I'm talking about if you want, like the Greyhound. Okay.
Yeah.
I got that through Honda. Like I said, we used to be a Honda dealer. So I got those gaskets through Honda. We just have to modify them a little bit. That's all. You know. But hey, any engine, if you keep it maintained, change the oil twice a year. If it's ran like a push lawnmower, you want to change that like twice a year. Change the air filters. A log splitter, guess what? It's not actually a dusty environment you're working it in, unless you're kicking up a bunch of dust, loading the logs in and stuff. But yeah, the air filters should be changed at least once a year. The oil depends on how much you use it. Twice a year. That engine's gonna last forever.
I was telling them earlier, I got a 212 on a go-kart, and there's been a few times that I've had that engine flooded with water, and I just strained everything out and put it all fresh, let it all dry out, and put fresh back in there. Things been running for years like that.
Yeah.
We run hard on go-kart.
Yeah. Well, if you got an HP Briggs, high performance Briggs that you built up,
Yeah.
and you're putting it on a Margay cart frame, yeah, you're gonna have to maintain a little bit more than that, depending on how hard you run it and wrap it up. If you wrap it up to 8,500 RPMs and you run it hard, you're gonna be tearing them. You're gonna be tearing them down more often than not.
Yeah, we're only running this one stop because the kids still drive it. It'll hit about 25 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, y'all running stop.
Yeah, it's just a regular little old Manco go-kart. Let me see if I can find a picture of it.
I'd like to find me like an old Margay frame or a regular cart frame. I would like something like a slant mount. Something like a Margay cart frame. Yeah. And then, but I have modified a few carts with a 5-horse Briggs on them, horizontal naturally, and with just a regular chain clutch and all that. I just bypass the governor and put the modified cable link on it, and like that you do away with the governor.
Yeah.
But when actually the governor's still there, but it's not working.
I don't know if I showed you this. I built this clutch guard right here for this mini bike. This mini bike engine.
And what is it?
That's a Predator 79cc. It's the kids' mini bike, and I built the clutch guard for it.
Okay, clutch guard.
Yeah, the guard that goes over the clutch. I built that.
Okay, is that the one that has the B&S small engine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to find the go-kart. I ain't had it out in a while. The kids don't ride it as much as they used to.
Yeah, they fun for a time, but yeah.
And me, the older I get, I'm still young, but the older I get, the more painful it is to ride that with no suspension.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here it is. You can see all the mud on it, how rough we are on it. Here, let me
Oh
read.
yeah, I like that style. I do.
Yeah. When we got it, it was just the engine, the frame, no axle, or none of the rear end. We had to replace the whole rear end on it. We was out about $600 on that go-kart fixing it up.
I could imagine.
Yep.
You can
Nope.
put 2 kids on that one, huh?
Yep.
Oh, hey, whoa, stop.
What?
Go back up a little bit to that Ice White Briggs. Looks like a 2.5 horse to a 3 horse.
One on the tiller or right here? This is
No.
on tiller.
Yeah, that one right there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 5 horse on a tiller. My tiller.
5. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so small I couldn't tell what it was.
Yep.
I
I
did see
need.
the big tank, so I thought it was around a 3 horse somewhere
Yeah.
around here.
I need to get it out and I need to clean the carburetor. It ain't ran in a couple of months because of the garden.
Yeah.
So I guarantee the carburetor's dirty.
The color that engine tells me it was from the 60s.
Oh yeah. It still has the points. That's the only thing I had to do to it when I brought it home was change the points out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like that 2 horse I was telling you about. I picked up from the scrapyard for a buck or two. That had points in it. Anyway, I knew the era of it, but it didn't come with a shroud on it. So I don't know the exact year. I can just guess because of the tank, the carburetor, and all that. I can guess the age, and I'm pretty close on the year, within 4 or 5 years. And it had points. It wouldn't start. Had plenty of compression.
You ever work on any of these?
Toros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a customer with a whole fleet of them. I'm not a fan of them. They have their issues. The transmissions are weak on them. And then I replaced the engine on one. That was a pain to replace that engine on that.
Yeah.
You have to tear it completely down to get to the engine, the frame down.
Yeah.
But they're so crappy they keep you in business because.
Yeah. Those time masters that keep you in business sometimes too.
Yeah. Like I said, I've replaced a ton of their transmissions.
But anyway, that little 2 horse I picked up for a couple bucks. I wasn't getting no fire, so what I did, I just put a regular coil on it, a magneto coil, and I ran it, no problem. So I said, well, time to get into the points cover,
Yeah.
and I looked at the points. I'm like, well, they're not burned. So all I did was get my little 1200 grit sandpaper. I filed the point down, and that was it. I just took the polish off of the point. That was it.
I never got why people say some people say points are hard. I never had issues with points.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, but well, we used to have them. That's why. And
You
I
know,
tell you what, on an outboard motor, hey, give me points any day.
everybody as soon as they hear points, oh, you should go to
Magneto.
electric one of those Nova 2 electric ignition modules.
Yeah, electronic ignition. Yeah, no.
What they don't get is with the points, even if you can't get your carburetor all the way right, you can adjust the points a little to get your engine where you want it.
Yep, that's it. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all.
All right. Guys, I don't think I want to keep this one that long. I'm just tired today.
All right, I'm back. Oh, do I sound excited? Yeah. I'm beat.
All this,
But we did have a good day today with the live streams I did and Michael Kittle and Rob Horn's Treasures. That's for sure. That wasn't no kitty cat. That was a little girl or a little boy.
oh, that's my nephew.
Okay, little boy.
That's that damage that guy did when my sister's fiance did when he crashed the mini bike. That's all he did to it was bend the fender in. I just bent it back by hand.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's not bad. What they got on that? Is that a 5 horse or?
It's the 212s with a 6.5.
Oh, okay. Well, I knew it was a big engine.
It's torquey. You hit a lot of people get on there, and the first mistake they do is they want to rev it all the way up really quick, give full throttle. That thing pops up. That thing pops up.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing will climb a telephone pole.
Yeah, trucks. Uh-huh. Come here.
Uh-oh, did somebody step in cat doo-doo?
No, it's my nephew. He's in here. He wants to point at the antique toys I have up on the wall.
Oh, okay.
It's some of that stuff's the stuff my my dad has had since he was a kid in the 60s.
Right.
You see this? Oh, you don't want to see yourself in the webcam? Come here. Look. See yourself?
Hey. Oh, he didn't want to see himself. I was waving at him.
We found a toy gun in the closet. My other oldest nephew still has toys back in my closet.
You know, I got carburetor kits. I got engine kits, rebuild engine kits for Briggs that are saved up in boxes that I need to get out. Otherwise, they're going to be NOS parts in about 5 years.
Yeah. That's funny, Robert. You hear a cat. That's what you're hearing. That's the guy I was telling you about in Illinois.
Yeah, the mew you hear is a cat, but yeah, the moaning was the nephew.
Yep, this boy.
I thought it was the niece, but it was the nephew. You know, that's how the them girls' names started years and years and years ago. A brother had his brother or sister named the baby, and it was a girl. So they said, "Well, that's my niece, so I'm gonna name it Denise." I never heard the nephew yet, but you know, that's not a common male name, but somebody might think of it one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's the moaning and not the mewing. Stacy, I don't have no parts for opposing twins.
Heck, I still gotta get it.
That's something we don't come across that much anymore down here. Used to.
Heck, I still gotta find I still gotta get an intake manifold for that riding mower beside the barn that the customer never picked up, and then parts went missing off of it.
I mean, I can still get the kits for it, but I'm pretty sure you could too.
Yeah.
You know, them opposed twins. Hey, man, that was a great design. I don't know why they quit making them. You know, the carburetor, they had that fuel pump in the front of it. I mean, it was just a great design. Great design. And there's a bunch of them that's still running today that never been touched, except for the oil changes and the filters. That's it.
Did I tell you about me fixing or getting that $250 zero turn that we bought running? I think I did. I think I did before you came in here. Well, I got it running, but now I got to figure out the electric clutch. They supposedly put a new one in there, and I don't know how they messed it up, but I'll have to go back and figure out how they messed up putting an electric clutch on. They might have torqued it down too much.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, the people we bought it from.
Oh, okay.
Put a brand new electric clutch on there, and it don't work. So.
Oh, so the wires and all that are still intact?
Yeah, I checked all the wires.
Okay, so nothing spun around like an improper install?
I've seen that before plenty of times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they didn't put the lock in and all that and everything.
Sometimes you can get lucky on those and just cut them off and put a different end on if it didn't break the wire down too far.
Right.
I've done that before. No, I think they might have got a bad electric clutch or they torqued it down too much.
Torquing down too much will do that too. Yeah.
Yep.
It will. I agree. It will do that. You're putting too much friction.
Yep.
It'll burn them up. You know, there is specific torque specs on that.
Yeah.
And if you go over, if you go under, it's not a bad thing for a certain amount of time. But if you go over torque, yeah.
I mean, I've put my share on with impact guns, but when you're used to doing something like that, you know.
Right. You know, just like heads and stuff. I mean, I still go by torque specs and bow patterns and stuff because I have the time to do it.
Yeah. Well, heads is definitely something that has to be torqued down to the right specs or you're going to have warpage.
The heads and the sumps is the two most important things on any engine. The head and the sump. Hey, look at your Kohler. Look at your Kohler Courages. Okay, the bucket engines as we call them.
Yeah.
Brand new from the factory. All right. You run a Kohler Courage for 2 to 3 years, and then all of a sudden you start slinging oil, and people say, "Oh, okay, it's a bad gasket. It's a bad gasket." And then they start adding oil, not paying attention. Then it starts slinging more oil. Well, guess what? Those top sump boats, because it's a bucket engine on the Kohler Courages, those 18 horses and such, the sumps on top of the engine.
Yeah.
And those bolts come loose, and you got all that vibration in there. Then it cracks the block. It cracks the block, you know, straight down in 2 places. And guess what? You got a half a bucket engine.
Yeah.
That's about it. A guy brought one into the shop one day. I wasn't at the shop, but Johnny called me. He said, "Hey, Boudreaux, this guy Brought a lawnmower on a trailer over here. Wait a minute. Let me start over. He said this guy called me and said he explained he had a Cub Cadet CTR zero turn, and he said there's oil all over around the engine. He says, "Give me your opinion." I'm like, "Is it a Kohler Courage?" Because Kohler Courages came on those Cub Cadets. He said, "Yeah, you hit that nail on the head." So that was it. I said, we can call him and tell him to bring it in. So we called him up, and he said, he'll be over here in about 10 minutes. I said, well, I'll be there in 5 because I'm not far from Johnny's, our big shop. And I was there, and the guy was there right on time, right at 10 minutes, give or take 30 seconds or so.
Yeah.
And when he pulled that trailer up with that lawnmower in the back, I'm like, no. I says, I see it right there. Because that those ETRs on those Cub Cadets that don't have a cover. I said, yeah, that's a Courage. The block's cracked. He said, yeah, I thought so. And sure enough, we look at it, and I did a price on a repower with a Briggs, and there's another satisfied customer right there. And the wiring harness is just plugged right up too from that Kohler to a Briggs, from that mower. The Cub Cadets, that style zero turn, the wiring harness will plug from a Kohler to a Briggs.
Hey, I got lucky. Mine's the slightly newer one, and it has the Kawasaki on it. The one we got.
Oh, okay. That's even better.
Yeah.
That's even better than the Kohler Courage.
And I drove it today, and the hydraulics are working great. A lot of times when I buy a used zero turn, you always got one a little bit weaker than the other, so you'll have it, you'll have to have your handlebars a little like this. No, they're both right on point.
Oh, yeah. Well, there is adjustments in there for that.
Yeah.
But they're a pain in the butt, too.
Yep.
Wow, somebody needs a crank. Courage is a junk. Well, yeah, no doubt, huh? That's why we call them a discourage down here. Discourage. They ain't got no courage, put it that way.
Or instead of Kohlers, exploders.
Yeah, exploders. Well, they have the nickname bucket engine because of the fact that the sump is on top of the engine instead of the bottom. And all the oil's in the bottom of it. The sump cover is not on the bottom like a normal Briggs or any other engine. The sump cover's on top, and all your cams, all that right there on the top. Or your cam ends and stuff, your shafts. So Stacy's leaving. All right, take care, buddy. Yep, 16 horse. Oopie. Stacy said he needs a crank. I don't know what he needs a crank for.
I think for the 16 horse Opie.
Oh, okay, 16. I need a crank for him. Oh, yeah, the post twin. Okay. Oh, you need a crank? Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. I can't help you with that one.
Usually when I get those engines in here, the Opies in here, they're always in good shape, so I don't have to part them out.
Now, I can, if you have a hard time finding a crank for it, just give me the engine number, Stacy. And we have a lawnmower junkyard about 14 miles away, 15 miles away. And he has a couple of thousand mowers over there in his lawnmower junkyard. The only thing I couldn't find so far was that transmission for that Toro Pro line I got with that 50-inch deck on it, 52-inch deck on it. And that's that stand behind I got. I call it the ship anchor out here.
Yeah.
So, well, I think I'm a jet out of here, guys.
All right, I was thinking about ending this anyway. For some reason I'm really tired tonight.
I'm gonna do like horse shit and hit the trail. Oh yeah, we got 5 people watching. Got
Yeah.
a bunch of likes though.
Yeah.
That's a good ratio.
Yeah, still a slow weekend. Maybe next Saturday I'll be better.
Yeah, maybe if I'd have been on time, huh?
Yeah. Probably instead of me sitting here an hour talking to myself.
I'm
All right.
surprised somebody else didn't jump up in. Oh, it was that long? I thought it was only like 20 minutes.
No, it was about an hour.
Oh, okay.
Lucky was on here for a little while, well, for a few minutes.
Because, well, you know what? The email's late on the notifications, or
Yeah.
YouTube, whatever, is late on the notifications. It said like 20 minutes ago. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, man, God dog it. Okay, so I got off the other computer. I jumped on my wife's laptop so I can go live with you. The quick and easy way where I got the camera set up and stuff. So, man, like I said, I apologize for that.
Oh, that's fine. Ended up being a slow stream anyway this week. But it comes and goes. Sometimes you got a good one, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, one night on my Wheel of Silver, I think I only had let me think. It was right at the start, and I think I had like 20 people. That was it.
Yeah.
20 people. That was all.
Heck, 20 and 23 is usually my good night.
Yeah. And then about 30 minutes later, guess what? Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. I've had it pick up right before I get off sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's like today when I did my live stream today. Okay, it was a no-show stream. All right, I was gonna make a video and post a video, but that would have took too long. So what I did, I was already on my wife's laptop. I said, let me do a live stream for 2 minutes. That's it. And then I put Cajun's Wheel of Silver is on hold because of the big giveaway.
Yeah.
And guess what? Bam, 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 bam. People started coming in. Oh, why you not gonna have the wheel? I wanted to get in on the wheel. How many spots you got left on the wheel? How much are the spots? What's the prize for the day? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, then I started getting PayPals in. I'm like, okay, might as well have the wheel, but it's not gonna last long. And I think it was my shortest stream ever. I think it was like 20 minutes, 22 minutes long, something like that. I don't know. I need to go retitle the stream to round 24 or something.
Yeah.
And and then announce the winner and all that. Well, the winner's already announced, but put the winner in the box. So yeah, it was crazy today over here. This morning, this afternoon, and then late this afternoon, and then with the big giveaway we had, and then Rob finds treasure, and then went to send somebody email, and that's when I got the notification right there. I'm like, oh man, that's when I jumped on my computer, and that's when I got the notification.
Yep.
That you started streaming like 20 minutes ago. So I said, whoop, let me transfer stations over here.
Yeah, notifications a little weird on.
They are slow on YouTube and stuff. Yep, sure are. All right, well, Brandon, thank you for having me up.
All right.
Appreciate it, buddy. And I will talk to you in a day or two, whatever. I'll get you up on my panel in my live stream next time you're in there.
Okay.
All right. Well, like I always say, hey, bon nuit and Plutarch.
Later, everyone.